strides to have a cabinet that was gender balanced. Why was that so important to you?
Because it's 2015.
Although it's 2016, gender inequality continues to exist in our society. Gender equality refers to unequal treatment or perception of individual based on their gender. In fact, when looking at women in position of power or leadership within businesses or organizations, we see that in Forbes 500, the only 5.2 of the CEOs are women and 50% are in middle management.
Currently, a large wage gap continues to exist as women make 75 cents to every dollar that a man makes, and that distribution is even worse for women of color. In fact, women earn less than men in 99% of occupations. In some developing countries, the culture restricts women from pursuing work that does not include household chores. For example, among stay-at-home parents, the overwhelming majority are still women, as men consist of 16%, and among this 16%, only 20% say that the reason is to stay at home to take care of their family. Some people still live with the mentality that certain businesses or tasks are better handled by men. In fact, studies show that women who are in power exhibit a greater number of symptoms of depression than men, based on the ridicule they face as women in position of power.
One of the biggest expectations many have of women, especially young or married women, is that they're simply going to get pregnant or either leave or start dividing her work between home and office, thus not allowing her to work to her fullest expectation. One of the largest stereotyped female leaders face that they're masculine. It is given the notion that the leaders is the epitome of masculinity, while expressing femininity is not. Women are often pressed to look more masculine or dress like a businessman because it is what gives them the respect and power they deserve. This notion exists because women are considered weak and therefore ineffective leaders.
On the contrary, there are 30% more women that have college or university education than men, and 6 out of every 10 bachelor degrees earned are held by women. Thus it is clear that women are qualified to excel in business, but are not given those career-making opportunities, whether it be promotions, all the way to adequate startup funding. Women control 70% of the global consumer spending, so more women at the top reflect the needs of the market, which can help countries economically and faster recovery from economic crisis.
However, gender inequality is starting to become more prevalent in the business as women are breaking the glass ceiling and are making a fight for equality. We see the highest successful women in business making the name for themselves.
In sum, though businesses and organizations consist of great gender inequality, society is starting to advance, but there still is a long way to go before we reach equality. Before we leave, we want to leave you with the thought, leadership is the act of serving others and has no gender preference.